Peace. So I have like a good deal of videos I want to do, but like my brain gets scrambled. But I'm trying. I started a audiobook. I make no promise on actually finishing it, but there was a concept that I wanted to talk to y'all about. I should show the book, the picture of the book here. So basically, it's like knowing what your current schema is. So where you are mentally, what you think about different like categories in your life, like your feelings and beliefs. Like you could make up whatever categories you want. I use the ones the author talked about, and then like I kind of want to go through them. I just wrote down the categories. I haven't filled it out as you can see. So the categories she talked about was career, relationships, health, mental, physical, abilities, which like skills and hobbies outside of like professional stuff. And then I wanted to add financial / economics. I didn't write that on the line, but whatever. So I just want to talk to you about like me personally and how I feel about those things, or where I'm at with those things. Career is a tricky one. I don't know if I'll ever actually find a career. I feel like I have a lot of professional skills. I don't feel like I'm someone that knows how to market myself. When it comes to professional things, I feel like I did everything about 90% right, as what you should do to like get out the hood and prepare yourself for success. But when it comes to social aptitude, I don't feel my most confident or my best. I don't think I fine-tuned that area when it comes to networking and things of that sort. The more I apply myself to trying different things, putting my foot in the door to different things, the weaker I feel and the less confident I feel in ever being established. I'm trying my best to talk about all of this without there being like a oversurge of emotions. I feel lost in this area. There's still certain avenues I'm trying, and a lot just does, actually nothing has ever gone smoothly in this area. Yeah, I do want to get back into taking more courses and things like that. Not degree wise, because the money isn't there for that, but just like for professional enrichment. But a lot of times I don't feel like I even have the time or mental energy. Relationships. I'm socially drained. I feel like the more I give, the less I have. And I find it very hard for people to see me as a whole person outside of what I could do for them, or outside of being their brain, outside of being their entertainment, outside of being whatever role they've adapted me to. I find social connection important. I do value the concept of community, but I do not know what that community looks like outside of me forcing it. With all that being said, I do want to take the time to say that I am very grateful for the people that try their damnedest to understand me. I'm grateful for the people that generally care about me, whether I know they do or don't. And even, if we take YouTube, which is like a parasocial relationship, I'm thankful for those of you who have been there when I needed someone and felt like I had no one. Be right back. Physical health. I'm laughing because it's been a journey. My physical health is very much tied to my mental health and vice versa. My feelings on it. I'd like definite answers. I'd like to feel like a human being again. Or, well, I guess I'd like to feel like a human being, period. There's a lot of changes going on, whether it just be the happenstance of life or age or a deteriorating body. I don't know. I want to do more with myself. I don't know what that looks like. I don't feel free to explore my body's capability at home. And I guess what I mean specifically is there's nowhere to stretch. I do have tools at home. I have DVDs, which I did when I got my new laptop. However, whenever that was, I did get the portable DVD player, so I do have workout DVDs. There's of course still YouTube. I have like lower weights. I have the 2-pound ball. I have 5-pound weights. I have 10-pound weights. I have those stretchy bands. Don't ask me what they're called right now. I don't know. I have Wii still. Like, I have tools. I don't have the space or the comfort. I don't know how else to describe that. I don't have much physical strength anymore. I'm always tired, which goes with my mental. And I want to build back that strength. I find if I'm not exerting mental energy doing various tasks, after a while I just physically shut down. And with that lack of energy, it's like not doing what I'm known for, which is bomb ass meals, and exploring stores and the outdoors. And I mean, the exhibits and stuff has to do with the economic and financial category, but like, I want to say I don't feel like myself anymore, but I don't even feel like I was a self, and I'm damn sure I'm not who I used to be, so I don't feel like a self, which goes to the mental. Yeah, it goes to the point where I don't even really talk about how I'm doing, or I don't acknowledge how I'm doing, or I don't know how I'm doing. I find it hard to even watch YouTube or do YouTube, and that's in the mental category because it's one of, I guess, also hobbies and what has helped me survive life, Guess on the positive side, I do want there to be things I look forward to. I do want to be doing things. Either sometimes nothing's interesting, or I don't feel present, or I just be so damn tired. Mentally, I know I'm not taking care of myself the way that I want to be, or the way that I need to be. I keep trying, but I'm not quite there. And I also don't know what life looks like outside of being riddled with anxiety or depressed. Or say I wasn't depressed. Say if I wasn't depressed, I don't even know what life would feel like just being focused on what I need and want. And to me, that lack of freedom, even if you take out any mental type blockages, the lack of that feels like a prison mentally. Like, with me, let's groove to some music, bake something cute, dress in something fly as shit, and go like see some new artsy type shit. Let's ask each other spiritual questions and paint our faces in some trendy makeup type ish. Like that's my vibe, and I don't feel like I even be on my own wavelength. Abilities, skills, and hobbies. And I feel like I just talked about where I am with doing them. They've been non-existent in my life because I haven't been mentally in tune with myself. As far as skills, I'm a decent baker, obviously. Am I as on point as I used to be? I don't know. Hobbies, nature trails, art, whether it's like crafts, journaling, exhibits, museums, galleries, all of that is my ish. Creating thumbnails is fun too. I find that to be an art form. I haven't gotten to into the fancy works of it, but I feel like that's hella artistic. As a concept in general, everybody always tells me writing is my skill, but I haven't written any articles in years, or poems, or poetry, or anything. One day maybe, I don't know. I feel like I have nowhere to put that stuff, or nowhere to release that stuff, or I don't know what the issue is. I do love words. Reading, I don't read as many books as I want to. Most of my reading is short stories these days. As far as other hobbies and stuff, I do want to make a personal list of what I've been into lately in general, even if it's not hobbies. What has Rosie been into for the last couple of months? A tap into self type ish. I feel like it's necessary. You ever just sometimes forget your own self? What do I even like these days type of thing, you know? That's off the dome, really. But my feelings in general about abilities, I'd like to continue to expand and explore, and not ever give in to thinking I can't learn something new, or ever give in to thinking I can't revisit something. I want to be someone that's okay with trying something, even if I might suck at it. I want to do candle making classes, and I've done pottery before. It was fun. Not really nothing I want to revisit personally. Stuff like that. The outside world. I avoid the outside world, honestly. What do I think about the world in general? I think a lot of people get off on making other people feel and look bad. Why? I don't know. I don't want to spend my life thinking about it, really. I don't feel like I fit into the world. I think that has probably been my problem my whole life. Feeling like I really don't belong here. Like, I don't feel like there's a mass, because she was talking in the book about, like, if you feel like the world's against you. Nah, not really. I just feel like a lot of times I'm not into the type of shit that's going on. And also, I've learned to be okay with not being up to date on everything. I mean, I won't lie, sometimes I still look up, like, slang words or popular terms or things like that so that I know what they are if they're being used, but I don't really deep dive into things if it's like, okay, don't really want to know that, but I know enough. One other thing is I feel like there's so many different realities that who knows, like, what you could be living if such and such happened instead of such and such, you know? I feel like there's always a possibility for things to be different. Sometimes I think it's based on a choice that could happen, luck of a draw, whatever. But when it comes to me and the outside world, I've seen enough of all the terrible things that could happen, whether directly or indirectly. I would just love to see all the great things that could happen now. Thanks. Financial and economics. Let me correct this up. In a way, my family has done a piss poor job in teaching me anything about money. I mean, that's, I guess, irrelevant now, but I don't want to be a wish upon a star individual. Like, I find a lot of times when you're in a certain economic class, you spend a lot of time waiting on a lottery you don't play, or a rich partner you don't seek, or a big break you never took a chance on getting. And I don't want to be in the mindset of it depending on some type of external lofty factor. And I would like to educate myself more as far as raising my class status. I'm unsure, but I would like to educate myself beyond, well, I'm beyond what I was taught already, but in a way that, you know, it makes some type of moves in a way that makes a difference, you know. I will say on the positive side that I do know how to save when I do have it, and I don't touch shit that don't belong to me. And I will forever thank my grandmother for that. Because, you know, some people do some things when they want some things, you know. But yeah, I just want things in that category to be different than anything that I've seen. and it would be nice to not scrape by or wish upon a lucky star, you know. That's my current schema. Hopefully you'll do this exercise for yourself on paper or like your own personal private video, whatever you choose. And I do thank you for listening. If you want me to like do any more of these exercises or just tell you about them as they come along, if they continue, let me know. Okay, bye.